I have to believe this is going to come down to no surprise coming from the Bipartisan Policy Center that you're going to have to find a solution here that includes both Democrats and Republicans at the end of the day. That may cause, again, problems for the new speaker, as it did for Mr. McCarthy. But this is too important of an issue not to find some quick bipartisan solutions to providing the aid that Israel needs, that Ukraine needs, and our borders need.
We're talking with Bill Hoagland at the Bipartisan Policy Center, and you mentioned the word that I might not have brought up otherwise, and that's shutdown. But it's important to note what's not going to make headlines today, Bill, and that is the House Rules Committee taking up transportation, housing bill, and interior environment spending bill, along with the supplemental budget request. And I know the Senate is taking up minibus today. There are actually professionals who should be taken seriously, who are working behind the scenes to do the real work of the legislature. The question is, can they get anything done in time? Do you think this new speaker makes the idea of a shutdown more or less likely?
Well, I think the speaker had made it very clear, and part of his selection process was to agree that the House would pass what we call the 12 regular appropriation bills. And as you say, Joe, yep, they have passed. They still have 7 bills to do. They've outstanding and transportation, legislative branch, financial securities, interior, and agriculture. They still have to do those individual bills, and that's what they're doing in the House. And I think that's what the speaker said he would do. He'd pass those bills individually. The difficulty is going to be that, of course, that's fine. But we have a United States Senate that's also trying to get its 12 bills done, and it has not passed any of them yet. And that's why they're bundling their bills into three packages of 3, and they'll end up, I think, probably they'll have to go to conference and work this out. This is all going to come down once again to another continuing resolution. I don't think there's any question that we're going to have a continuing resolution. I think the Senate has made that clear. I think even the House Speaker expects they'll have to have a continuing resolution. And the question will be that as it was back on October the 1st, will that be at the current level, which caused Mr. McCarthy some problems? But I see they are working their best just to do the basic funding that they have to do for the current fiscal year that we're in, fiscal year 24, that began here a month ago.
Yeah. It's always great to spend time with you, Bill. Do you think the motion to vacate will be beefed up at all? Are they going to raise the threshold on this, or is it going to stay the same way it is, looming over this speaker?
I listen, I'm an old Senate staffer, not a House staffer. I can't really comment on the rules and the procedures in the House that much, but I have to believe, having spent, 21 days or so in chaos over in the House, that they do not want to go through that again. Yeah. And I think that to the extent that the new speaker can at least get his 12 individual appropriation bills done and out of the way, he's got over a first hurdle here that allows him to not face the possibility of another motion to vacate. I just don't believe they want to go through that again. I could be wrong, but I think that they have a speaker now. They want to work with that new speaker, and we'll continue to work on this. I want to remain optimistic that we will get through this difficult time. There are major issues that have to be addressed here, and I hope that we can find a common ground between the House and Senate over the next at least 30 or 40 days.